Greetings, Earthlings. How's everybody doing? Dark Czar, good to see you. That sounds like a request for Criminal. Hey, Carl, Abe. Costs quite a fortune to be free. When a woman cuts your hair, she ties a little ribbon there, and a little ribbon that she ties, it's invisible to other eyes, but you can always feel it there. When a woman cuts your hair, when a woman calls your name, it never again quite sounds the same. And all through your running years, it rings that way in your ears, and you want to hear it again and again. When a woman woman touches you, then there's nothing you can do. That part of you has been told, it's been touched and turned to gold. Even if you didn't want it to, when a woman touches you, when a woman hides her eyes, then something deep inside you dies. Gets there like a knife. Apologize, apologize, 'cause no starvation so denies as when a woman Yeah, I got them all. I checked all my, crossed all my T's and dotted all my I's. Whoops, hit the wrong button. Imagine what it must be like for God, watching one of his own children starve. And there's nothing he can do, nothing he can do, nothing he can do. The truest love is here I am rolling in my baby's arms. Oh, this life sure has its charms, just like me and you, just like me and you, just like me and you. Everybody dreams, but everybody can't win the lottery. No, sometimes it seems we just gotta be fine, watching through a window pane. The grass we see is greener, is often blue when you're talking in the other guy's shoes. It's best to never know, it's best to never know, it's best to never know. I know it's true, and I'm beating down the boulevard. Got a feeling like in my backyard. It's everywhere I go, it's everywhere I go, it's everywhere I go. Everybody dreams, but everybody can't win the lottery. No, sometimes it seems we just gotta be fine, watching through a window pane. It must be like for God, with all the love he's got. And there's nothing he can do, there's nothing he can do, there's nothing he can do. We take our blows and go searching for such love. Gone for good might not be good enough, but still we are are true. Still we are true. Still we are true. And everybody dreams, but everybody can win the lottery. No, sometimes it seems we just gotta be fine, watching through a window pane. 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 Oh, that's a fun request, Tom. All right. I'm going to play a request now, even though I don't think the person that requested it is here and I haven't played it yet, but just to keep the flow of the storytelling song choices going. I need a new soapbox. My old one broke. Did I get too heavy? Or was my old one a joke? I was pointing my finger, thinking no one could see. If they was looking where I was pointing, they weren't looking at me. I was right about the moon though, it's just wrong about the heart. I couldn't see my shadow, I was living in the dark. Glad I didn't make it big, whoa, they would have called it art. And then I wouldn't have had this fresh chance to start. Oh, I'm glad I never won the lottery. Could I be corrupted? Oh, absolutely. I'm glad the Lord has mercy. I'm glad the Lord has mercy. Now I need a new suit, one you'd wear to a ball, not in front of a judge or to a funeral. One that fits right, lets me breathe. You can make it bright white, I'll be keeping it clean. I just keep on thinking of that poor pioneer, made it all the way to the coast, hastily built a pier. He kept on building till he couldn't touch down. Where that poor pioneer, he sank and drowned. Oh, I'm glad I never won the lottery. Could I be corrupted? Oh, absolutely. I'm glad the world has beauty. I'm glad the world has beauty. So strange, like living in a circus where lions tame are singing in the chorus. I changed my name, wound up in a forest all riddled with shame. I'd done none of it for us. I'd probably been wicked if I had been king, made unseeable by some magic ring. I'm not saying I'm evil, I don't even think I'm mean, but even ordinary men be redeemed. Oh, I'm glad I never won the lottery. Could I be corrupted? Oh, absolutely. I'm glad I'm not the only. I'm glad I'm not the only. Fun. Sounds like I gotta tune this thing up a little bit. Hey out there, welcome. Looks like some fun requests are rolling in. On it. Yeah, there's the culprit right there. I knew it. Might be time for some new strings. I really thought long and hard before the show, the Let's Get It Together show. I was like, oh, should I put new strings on there? Don't want to break any. And I didn't do it. It went fine. And gosh, how many more shows have we done since that? And these strings are, they're not breaking. They might be getting a little crud on them though. So then you put the capo on, you tune to the capo, then you take the capo off, and now they're slightly out of tune. You have to tune it for each capo, because there's different levels of crud on different parts of the string. Finger crud. In other breaking news, I feel like I need to make an emergency appointment with Cindy tomorrow to get my nails done. I've been playing without this one for a while, and it seems to be okay. But I had an incident last night. Now this one's chipped, and now I'm playing a little tentatively because on a downstroke, it's got that little gap right there that could get caught on the strings. This could get bloody. If you're into that kind of thing, you might want to stick around. Oh, Kate! I just played Everybody Dreams, and it was like I had to do my lottery songs back to back. That's so great. Look at that. Ding, ding, ding. Oops, wrong noise. Not wrong noise. That actually works. Yeah, that works. No, that definitely doesn't work. I don't have the ding-ding sound. I'm going to work on my sounds after the show tonight. But that's great. I love it. It's perfect synchronicity. We still got it. Here's some hot tips. Nate, take a rag dampened with alcohol, got it, or mineral oil. I might have both of those things and rub it down on the strings to remove the crud. All right. Again, I need my ding-ding sound. Ding-ding. Oh, no. To-do list. There's a couple other sound effects I thought the other day that would come in handy, but we definitely need that. We also need wrong answer. All right. Well, that's perfect. I'm glad you didn't miss the debut of the lottery. That's a fun song to play. All right, go on. Used to be a Ramblin Man. Help Wanted. I was just thinking about Help Wanted in the shower. As time changes, times change and we change and we get older, and there's different sensibilities as well, and there's different contexts. Like some songs you write when you're young, and then when you get older, now it's an old man singing it. Not old, but an older man singing it, and that changes the context, And there's just so many things. But I was just in the shower earlier, and I thought specifically about Help Wanted and the verse. Now I'm walking around my hometown, looking at all the girls, daydreaming about settling down on this spinning world. Now, when I was a boy, I wrote that when I was a boy, and it made perfect sense. Now I'm married, I'm an older man, and that verse is a little creepy. No fault of my own. We need to find some boy to sing that song. I'm not sure what you do with that. Do you say that? Do you add a disclaimer, trigger warning? before doing that song? Do you retire the song? Great song. Proud of the song. I don't really think it's a bad verse. Although there is there has been a shifting sensibility about referring to women as girls. So, I mean, I respect all that. I just don't know what to do with all these old songs. It's an interesting dilemma. I also have Indians in a bunch of my songs because I always thought Indians were like the coolest thing. But, and I understand. I just don't know what to do with those songs. It doesn't really work to change lyrics that came to you in a pure moment of inspiration. So do you just retire them? Do you add a disclaimer? Do you just sing it? I don't know. I'm up for any and all the big fan of all the possibilities. I don't think I do, Internet Money. I appreciate your confidence in me, but I've been winging my whole life, and I'm pretty sure I will continue to do it. I like that idea. I like all these ideas. Oh, wait, I got the window is looking on the porch. Should be looking in the art studio here. All right, there you go. There you go. Wait, what were those requests, though? Let me go back and look. Why don't I just do them in order, and then we'll cross the fork when we get to it. First up was Go On. Go on. That's one of my favorite things to say, especially to my wife whenever she's giving me a compliment. Go on. You might cast your lie 100 times, never get a nibble. You might catch the one they will talk about for ages, the one they will sing about in song. Go on, cast your lie, go on. We try, we fail, we try again, fail better, and we'll never know the answer, even when we think we do. The answer to the question is the question isn't true. Go on, ask your question, go on. You might win the war, only to find it time to win another. Best slow your breath for that galloping, fast approaching horse. Sure looks like it's ridden by death, but go on, win the war, go on. Might not find it until you've given up. So what can I tell you? If that much is true. I could say you'll find it, just keep looking. Oh, but I'd just be lying to you. So go on, God bless you. Go on. Nice request. All right, used to be a Ramblin Man. Wonder what the perfect key for Ramblin Man is. I'm not sure I know. God bless you too. This isn't an illness, it's no strange disease. It's just stillness against a maddening breeze that catches those old songs that's bending the trees. It's not catches. Oh man, I thought I was going to get away without looking this up in the songbook. I'm starting that one from the top. Ramblin'. It's got to be in here, right? Yep. That carries. Yes. Gosh. My poor brain. All right. Maybe I don't need to look again. I can never let that lie. The wind catches those old songs? I don't think so. I mean, I liked imagining how it did that, but I was going to be thinking about that the rest of the song. Just exactly. I mean, the wind could catch a song. Why not? I just did it in my brain. This isn't an illness, it's no strange disease. It's just stillness against a maddening breeze that carries those old songs that's bending the trees. But I ain't going. Oh man, I'm really struggling. It's been a while maybe, or I'm just brain farting. I know the words. I just couldn't remember what that chord was. All right, I think I got it. I hope I got it. Well, that's why they call it daily practice, right? This isn't an illness, it's no strange disease. It's just stillness against a maddening breeze that carries those old songs that's bending the trees. But I ain't going, I'm hunkered down on my knees, and it's hard. No one around here can understand. It's hard. See, I used to be a Ramblin' Man. There's signs along the highway, and then there's signs along the highway. Stay and read between the lines, and you're sure to find your way. God, I know that living that life, I swore I'd never stray. But I ain't going, no, I'm going to stay. And it's hard. No one around here can understand. It's hard. See, I used to be a Ramblin' Man. The magic that rises right out of thin air, and it's hard to find that in an old rocking chair. But I ain't going, now I'm a really good stop for those that dare. It's hard. No one around here can understand. It's hard. See, I used to be a Ramblin' Man. Thank you for asking for that song, and please ask for it again next time we're together, and the time after that. Maybe for the next 5 times you watch. There's a lot I have to figure out on that one, and I can't wait. Gosh, great requests coming in. Oh my goodness, talking, walking. I have not done that in years. Guy says, when I think about Help Wanted, I think about the time Hippie Fiasco played at my house above the cafe. I'll never forget that. Such a great and desperate time in my own life. That song fits that time emotionally so well. Amen. Yeah, it's such a good song. It's so the last time it was requested, the reason I didn't play it was because of that verse. And it's just such a funny thing. I'm pretty sure I could sing it without thinking about that. That's part of the practice. It's so hard though. Once you think something, it's hard to unsee stuff. Nathan Moore, Ryan Adams Tour 2025. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, by the way, I have figured out how I made a button so I can make the GIFs move. So if they're not moving, I don't know, we might need a sign on the porch to hold up for me to hit the button. Bean, just tell me to hit the button. I'll hit it. I gotta scroll back and look at these requests, though. All Help Wanted was next. Well, let's just do it. See what happens. I don't think the jury can decide without all the evidence. Suffice to say, this song has had very little practice the last few years. Filled out another application, trying to resume, filled with hesitation, feel the pull of the moon, to fly away, hey, that's what I do. I'm walking around my hometown, looking at all the girls, daydreams settling down on this spinning world, saying I'll always stay, I won't just walk right out the door. Yeah, sure, yeah, right. I've only known foolish flight. It's the only way I made it this far. Deep down, I know my soul, it's rolling down that road. As I sit here, searching my heart, no one says the wrong thing. They just go on and on and on and on and on. I guess I do that too. It just used to mean I was gone, at least on my way. What was I running from? It's good to quit my running. It's good to face my fears. There's a slow train a-coming. Here's to the engineer. Next time he rolls this way, I bet I'll still be sitting here. Yes, sure, yeah, right. I've only known foolish flight. It's the only way I made it this far. Deep down, I know my soul, it's rolling down that road. As I sit here, searching my heart. Next move is classified, so I buy the paper skip right to the ads about the single wives. 'Cause I found this spot I could put a trailer. And in my mind they say it's okay, you can pay us later. Nathan, wake up, what? All right. Help wanted, 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 help wanted. And on my resume, hey, if you got it, flaunt it. Yeah, sure. Yeah, right. I've only known foolish flight. It's the only way I made it this far. Deep down, I know my soul, it's rolling down the road. As I sit here, searching my heart. Oh, it felt so good to play it. I'm glad I remembered how that chorus went. Yeah, what can you do? What can you do? You're right, Internet Money. I know what to do. Are you still looking for the spot to put a trailer? Oh, Magpie Sweet. I see it. Nathan, wake up. I can hear that. Were you here for the conversation about why I didn't want to play that song before that? About how creepy it is to hear a 53-year-old man singing about walking around his town looking at all the girls. Just feel like a much younger man should be singing that song now. Not a... You know, I just summed it up for you. That's the Reader's Digest version. Oh, okay. Gee, you got it. Let's do it. Can I try that on piano? Would that be okay? My work is never over. You can't change lines, though. I mean, that's part of the conversation. It's so hard and a little bit sacrilegious to change lines that came in their pure form from the source. I know there's a marketing angle, and I know I just did that to Whitman's Leaves, and rules are made to be broken, but it's such a good verse. It's just contextually, because I am who I am now, it's different. But it's such a sweet verse, because I'm walking around my hometown looking at all the girls and daydreaming about settling down on the spin. Like, a young person is the rhyme is there. I tried to think of fixes that would actually mean the same thing, and you'd have to almost gut it of meaning. I don't know. You work on that. Give back to me. Let me know what you come up with. You might be able to pull it off. I feel like my heart will be honest on that. I don't think I've ever played this song on piano, but I feel like it might be a good one. Oh, my work is never over, even when the day is done. I toss and turn when I'm sleeping. Come the morning, my work has just begun. My work has just begun. it's all pay to go. It's all pay to go. Once the seeds are all planted, then there's the garden to tend. Comes the time for the harvest, and we're harvesting seeds again. Harvesting seeds again, again and again. I think my favorite part's complaining about the labor while sharing the fruits with a friend. Thank God I love my job and my neighbor. Here's to the work that never ends, to the work that never ends. That never ends. Let's hope it never ends. First time for everything. How about a second time for everything? All gone, racing to the end. Strange white and frightened smile, over's my only friend. 9:30, knock on the door. Housekeeping, sure. Oh man. 9:30, knock on the door. Housekeeping, sure. More towels, and won't you tell me again how your mama met your daddy at the Ramblin Man? I'm sketching 82nd Avenue. Rod Stewart just walked by, circa 1982. I wonder what the shady ladies really do. That sound is the same world round. Her dreams are the same as mine. She'll stay when I leave this town. The bartender sings along with the jukebox, whatever's on, and the morning man who whacks the weeds. He's only spreading seeds. I'm sketching 82nd Avenue. Junkies, how do you do? Time's an old man chalking his cue. The drowning comes like a flood. The night swims through the day. Blow home moon, we're in Jonah's whale. Got to get away, got to get away, got to get away, got to get away. I'm sketching 82nd Avenue, where the good times won't find you. Still wonder what the shady ladies really do. Never considered changing that line. Did y'all figure it out? Did y'all solve all the mysteries? Oh, well, thank you. Oh, jeez. Oh, stop it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Christo, did you ever figure out the Discord? The new digs in Nathan's Land. Not Hippie Fiasco. The new digs. Keep asking for that one on piano, too. Because that is fun. That 82nd Avenue, I want to do that a bunch of times. Ships coming in. Golly, I want to do that on piano too. Am I overplaying the piano? I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to do it. I pulled in. I pulled in to the harbor. So fast I ran aground. Now thanks to the rising flood waters, I can turn this ship around. I can turn this ship around. I can turn the ship around. I can turn the ship around. Once you've gone away for a long time, time speeds up when you're slowing down. It's not true what they say, but they ain't lying. I can turn this ship around. 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 It's a hard pill to swallow. With nothing to wash it down. Nothing, no one to follow. I can turn this ship around. I can turn the ship around. I can turn the ship around. I can turn the ship around. I can turn this ship around. I can turn the ship around. I can turn the ship around. I can turn the ship around. I can turn this ship around. I can turn the ship around. I can turn the ship around. I can turn the ship around. Great requests. You guys are crushing. All right, let me see here. What have I missed? Oh, I like trying. This is a new game, trying to write %R before the next GIF comes up, because then I'll have the list and the window will be replaced. Sorry, awesome crickets. Oh my goodness, look at all these cool songs. Rollaway Bed. All right, I won't do that on piano. I don't know. I might have to Sophie's Choice a couple of these. Ooh, I like it when you say on piano, and it's one I've never done on piano. It's a fun challenge. Oh my goodness. How about a gypsy jazz rollaway bed? Is that possible? Is that too stupid? Oh my goodness. Oh man, this is a bad idea. Nathan. Oh, Armageddon Ready is a great gypsy jazz song. In fact, I'm a little frustrated because one of my favorite musical moments of my whole life was Rennie DeVito and I doing a gypsy jazz version of Armageddon Ready after the Baker Ball tournament last year. We were all hanging out around the fire, and Rennie and I started doing this Armageddon Ready, and it was like everybody was floored. People were like, where can I get that song? Is it on Spotify? Like, it was a whole thing. And then the other night I was sitting there and I was like, oh my God, how did that go? I was trying to play it on the back porch and Catherine was there and I was like, do you remember? And she's like, do I remember? Of course I remember. When you and Rennie played it at Baker Ball? Yeah. Holy moly. It was a whole holy moly moment. Holy moly moment. This holy moly moment has been brought to you by Django. Good morning, star screwers, moon chewers, horn blowers. Look at what grew, what seed took hold. Spring peepers, deep sleepers, tiny grain of true believers been planted by a toad. Let's get this show on the road. Giddy up, don't look down, I'm letting go. Full speed ahead on a rollaway bed. Oh. A-E-I-O-U, an explanation I left beneath the little tree that you were just about to reach. I slept beneath and dreamt about us falling and landing in a sentence right at the writer's feet. Giddy up, don't look down, I'm letting go. Full speed ahead on the Rollaway Bed. We sat a while at the end of the rainbow. What they say is the truth, still there's something you don't know. From the sheets we made a sail, waited for the wind to blow. Now we're hopping north and back and forth on our own little tornado. Giddy up, don't look down, I'm letting go. Full speed ahead on a Rollaway Bed. Whoa, sailors, hardtailers, prisons of the mind, bailers cuddle up, 'cause puddles got room for everyone. Show enders, mind benders, garden rows, and legal tenders. Someday we'll look back and say what a run. Oh, giddy up, don't look down, I'm letting go. Full speed ahead on a Rollaway Bed. Whoa. Don't look down, I'm letting go. Oh, my nails getting caught. Here we go. Full speed ahead on a Rollaway Bed. Whoa. Oh, that's there. That could happen. I mean, it just did. But it also really could. For sure. It's in there. Holy moly. That's so fun. I'm so glad new minutiae is starting to happen. It's a whole thing. New minutiae. It's N-E-U-F minutiae. M-A-N-O-U-C-H-E. Means new man. New man. New minutiae. That's the name of my gypsy jazz act. And some of you may have already noticed. NM. It's just the old NM. So my logo gets to stay the same across all the, it's great marketing, great branding, I'll tell you what. Full gypsy speed ahead. Well, look at that. We did it, folks. We moved time. We've been using time for fun, as Marco Benevento would say, who plays on the Rollaway Bed track on the Hippie Fiasco album. We need a leaving song. Man, is it host choice or what? What do you think of the mix? Anybody notice? Oh, sorry about the reverb. Anybody notice in the Discord? I didn't delete it because there's so much gold in there, and there's probably exchanges I want to reflect upon. But I did mute the Gifts or GIFs room. It said like mute it or something, or delete it, and I was like, because I was cleaning up the house a little bit, and I deleted a few channels we didn't seem to need anymore. And but that one I just paused. But I do like everything happening in one room. That's sort of the only way. I do love how the frame is perfect on Percy's art. Anything Percy makes just fills that square so beautifully. But I love the motion of the GIFs or GIFs. I don't know. Discuss. I'll catch up. I'll catch up with y'all after the leaving song in the Discord. And highly recommend for all you viewers out there, even though the Percy bot can be controlled from Twitch, from YouTube, from Facebook, wherever you are, highly encourage you to join our Discord server. It's growing. It's fun. There's fun stuff that happens offline. It's a good place to go to share things that you find. You know, if I take a cool picture or something, I don't even post it on Instagram anymore. It's all just in the Discord. I like having our own little fort. It's our awesome fort on the World Wide Web with no algorithms, no ads, just us. Just us is served. Just us has been served. I'm with you, Spiral. The gifts are so much fun. Oh man, how do we get out of here? Leaving song. I almost said pillow fort, Carl. Cuddle up. This puddle's got room enough for everyone. Gold Public. Oh, I like that. What's Percy going to do with that one? Although that's going to happen on the porch, isn't it? Oh, that didn't work from YouTube. Are you testing things, tech support? A leaving fat king of gods. Is that the call? Well, the fat king of gods, the breaker of bones, owns everything you see for endless miles. And the talk of revolution vanished under a stone. The mystic sees trembling and smiles. Liberty's children build prison on prison, trying to rid us of violence with bombs. Anyone who goes where the wild wind blows knows where we'd be without our loving moms. I know that might sound too dainty, still I'd repeat it, for even the slightest truth can never be defeated. And it's a far cry at least from the daily deceit that we play, and we play like it's stuck on repeat. Peace has no leaders to play its cards, and peace may pay its own leader's price. But its tomb will be empty as it flows from the bars, ringing true like some good advice. Slowly but surely the world revolves. I think grace just might be her own resolve. She will dance at every chance aloft till all of the world's problems are solved, as the capitalist masturbates, dreaming of Rand, and the philosopher wonders what she won't be when she's dead, and the artist asks God to flow from his hand, and the pacifist asks Hitler, but what have I said? And the journalist keeps her day job, waving like the sea, like a parade of princesses down the middle of Maine. And the one they locked up for feeling too free, I hope he never stops laughing at those ridiculous chains. From the war on this to the war on that, we spun the frayed fabric of our modern day blues. We're born in a rental, and then pride from our neighbors, our fears and our fights, they label with hues. But what for the child with a dream that comes, that always comes to the innocent heart, the one that says, don't worry, we've always done that which you are. so wild as these, and freedom's too mysterious when you're down on your knees. But what's been the downfall of all proud societies? Who knows the words? Let's sing it drunkenly, please. Let's sing it drunkenly, please. Drunkenly, drunkenly, please. Let's sing it drunkenly, please. Let's sing it drunkenly, please. Oh, the nail. Dodged a bullet there. Whew, it does get it. String just goes right in there. Emergency meeting with Cindy tomorrow. Hopefully for tomorrow's daily practice, I'll be Wolverine again, full force, without any trepidation whatsoever. Then look out. Look out. It's fun to be talking again. Last night was a fun experiment. For those that just tuned in, like, what is going on? I just said to myself as I started the theme music at the beginning, I was like, see how long you can go without saying anything. And then I just got it all into it. Then it became a challenge. I was like, oh, how could I do the whole thing? And then it became like a drug. It was just like I was tripping after a while. And I don't know. I thought so many things about the whole experiment. And then a couple of times I accidentally spoke. And if you go back and watch and notice, the times that I accidentally spoke is when something went wrong. If I was, if I forgot to turn that over, it was always moments of things are going wrong and wanting to explain it or wanting to justify something. It was never because something so good happened. It's just so fascinating. It was fascinating how it felt to sing suddenly when I'm like biting my tongue to not speak to you, and then suddenly I would sing. I was like, I don't know. It was a very revelatory, fascinating experiment. But I'm sorry if it made anybody out there uncomfortable. Well, thank you all so much. See you next time. I'm going to go into the Discord now and catch up with the chats that I missed and say hey to everybody in there. So, cool. Thank you very much. Hey, the Moore, signing off.